I'm already in miniature. I- My computer's been acting fluky. I even gave it a quick restart before the stream. It still is acting fluky, so apologies just at the top for anything that might go wrong coming forward. We are inside of Talespire. Now, a few streams ago, I don't remember exactly what we were covering. We looked at Talespire. Just in brief, I think somebody mentioned the chat. I checked it out. It seemed pretty neat, seemed pretty cool. Now, not up my alley specifically, but it was. But I thought, oh, this might be something to look into. So I reached out to the folks at Bouncy Rock Entertainment, and they were kind enough to send me a key. So here we are. Now I've said this is not my up my alley. As folks who have anybody's kind of listened or watched some stuff before knows that I pretty much play a theater of the mind game. Even though I'm playing my main game, my only game is online. Still play a theater of the mind. So this is not something that I'm thinking, ooh, I'm going to use this in my game. Now, maybe I would in the future. I don't know, but I'm really interested in the tech. I'm not anti these kinds of virtual tabletop type systems just because they don't necessarily fit what I like to do, and I kind of feel like there's a lot of work that they create and a lot of things that can happen with them that you don't necessarily need for your game. But I really love the technology, and I really think it's neat. So I'm interested in all these things, and I'm sure I would love it. There was some point some tool came around that really changed my perspective on something, gave me the shift. I don't know if Talespire is going to be there. They're not really trying to. And of course, they sent me the key because I asked for it, and they didn't ask for anything in return or any kind of review or anything like that. And of course, this is streaming live, so nobody knows what I'm going to say once I get in here. And I haven't played this before, or played, or used the tool before, so I'm in here just seeing what we can do in the next hour or so. Maybe get some guidance from some folks in the chat. Direct Sun answered even before he started the stream, says that Tailspire can do a lot, but still no Fog of War. The best substitute is to hide entire sections, but you need to prep those beforehand. That's probably an advanced topic I'm not even going to get into today. Darren says, the horns, the damnable horns. Yes. All right. And of course, also to note, as they say in several places, this is early access. There are bugs. There are things as well that are work in progress. I acknowledge it. Whatever. We're just going to call this, I don't know, Hexed. Expression 1. There we go. All right, and let's join this. Is that what we do? We join the campaign? All right, this do anything? Never. I am the owner, and yes, Union Carbine's my old like game tag. Used to use it on my Xbox. I think my PlayStation's still tied up in there. Yes, okay. So here we got the interface. We got some. I turned off the sound. I don't know if you're getting sound. Let me see. Am I getting sound? No. Okay. I did turn off the sound. So here we have. Okay. So we have some tutorials, which I like that. Thumbs up. They're not pushing me through it. I don't have to do it, but I can if I want to. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. It's sometimes it's nice to get in there. There's a whole bunch of stuff. We've got some tavern floors, walls, corners, stairs. You know what I probably could have done? Maybe I should have done. What do the stars mean? Is it just I can favorite those? Is that what that means? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So it looks like in our interface we've got, I guess this is collapsible. So let me go ahead and collapse that. We've got some icons for boards, campaign and board settings. We can set our players. We got our tutorials, and we have atmosphere settings. Down here, we have a whole bunch of stuff. Looks like we can drag and drop in, which is cool. We are in build mode. Looks like we also have a turn-based mode and then a cutscene mode. If I could have a guess, obviously build mode seems self-explanatory. Exploration mode, I guess, for moving through our environment, maybe. Turn-based mode, I'm guessing these are getting more to if you're playing a game. Now, my understanding is, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, and it looks like I might be lagging. My being a little choppy on stream. Apologies for that. Hopefully my voice is okay though. I'm guessing it seems like there's no game system this is attached to. It's just an engine for displaying the world, and then you can have it do stuff like roll dice, but it's not connected anywhere. So you could have your players on here rolling dice, then you'd have to adjudicate roll 20 Discord just notes, however that works out. I think that's how this I think that's how this works. Maybe I should take off my face. I'm going to remove myself since I feel to be just kind of stuttering. There we go. Assuming my voice is coming out okay. Get rid of that. All right. Let's see here what we can do. Well, these are, what do we have? As far as icon types, we've got, there's no hover over this. What's this? Oh, those are beasts or just kind of creatures. Cool. These are, what's aberration? Aberration camping. Let's get some nature. Okay, these are all. What? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to see what this. Starting to see what this is all about. Okay, so how do we just get some plain grass? Floor. So we have tavern. Okay, here we go. Let's go to nature. Here we go. Grass. We have, what is this? Grassland. What's that? All right. What's this one? Also grassland? Just, we have a road. All right, let's just, I don't know if I'm zoomed in or out. Okay, that seems to be giving, oh, ooh, okay, so we can zoom in and out. Let's zoom out then. We got the mists of Avalon come creeping in here. Well, let's just start with that. So we got, and we could zoom in to get some improving. Oh, looks like we got some nice little textures. So what is this? Go on top. I could also go beside. I wonder why this one's smaller than that one. I don't know. And what about roads? Those also sit on top. Maybe that was an error. So I can pick that. Okay, so I guess I can pick all these up. I'm not, or maybe that's, I wonder, is that grassland or is it, I'm not sure. Excuse me. Hey, Grashin, or Gashrin. Sorry about that. There it says, I don't think this is what they mean by touch grass. Probably not. Okay, so I don't know. They're different grass textures. I'm going to put some of this grass texture, maybe. I guess I don't need to do it that way. Oh, and somehow I ended up with a gap in between. No. Well, that didn't work. All right, let's click you, get rid of you. How many did I put there? Okay, let's just get rid of some of these extras. I noticed it's tiling. I wonder if that's something that when you're in one of those other modes, you won't have the tiles, or whether it's supposed to help you get situated. So if I want to put a road here, so I guess the interesting thing here, first off, is you're not painting over. I guess my first impulse was, and maybe is that I could just kind of paint over, like, okay, put my my grass in, then paint over the road. Did these not link together? Hold on a minute. They're not the same height. Oh ho. Well. Are these the same height? No, that's not the same height. Okay, which one of these is the same height? Is this the same height? No. Well, what the devil do I do to get to the same height? Oh, it's sitting on a space? All right, slide it in there. Oh, a little bit weird. A little bit weird. Would have thought maybe there'd be. Okay, it looks like you might as well zoom in when you're doing this, because otherwise you're going to get these weird oddities with the spacing. I didn't get that one. Let's see. Okay, it looks like it does have. It does give you a kind of a soft kind of grid, but you need to cut that. Okay, there we go. We've got our grass in here. And part of me doing this is just one, just obviously the functionality, but then I also look at it like, okay, like the use case for tools like this is what if I have a random encounter or something I need to build something up. Now, of course, if I knew I was going to have a random encounter in at this crossroads, I would have pre-planned it out. But let's just say that I didn't, and I need one. I didn't think the party was going to do what they're going to do, but they're doing it. How do I rotate this? Arrows rotate. Oh, that's that. How doth one rotate? Okay, those are undos, redos, toggle grid. Great, but how does one rotate this bad boy around? Shift, place tile, control, move tile vertically, shift, move tile on plane. Okay, nope. Snap. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we get these. Let's just say there's no... Let's make things easy on ourselves. There is no crossroads. Fine. But we have... What's this? It seems to be something swampy. What is that? What have we got? We got grassland. We've got, what does this open library do? Oh, okay. Pick an asset. All right. Those are the jungle. Oh, so those are swamp ones. These are grassland. I got you. Okay. So, well, let's see. So we got a road here we're trying to put in here. Castle ruins. What's castle ruins? That seems like maybe that's indoors. Do we have outdoors? I guess there is no indoors, outdoors, right? It's just... All right, so let's put up... Ooh, what's that? Let's see. I still need to know how to rotate. Why? Oh, shift. Shift. I know there's got to be a way here. No. Control, move the tile vertically. Oh, okay. That could have been another way to fix the error originally. Hold on, what happened? Did I just switch that angle? And how did I do that? No, I don't want caps lock on. What am I doing wrong? All right, let's... How do I rotate these around? Where's the rotator? Rotator function, pal. Okay, move object vertically, move object on plane, pick up. So I want that palisade. Okay, that's doing that. I want to turn it. That's not it. Let's see. I haven't tried Alt. Ah, there it was. Alt. Okay, so let's say there's a palisade wall here. Why is it not letting me put one there? It's because there's no... There we go. And let's put one... I like that. All right, so we got a palisade wall. Can we put some tops? I don't know if I like these tops, but let's plunk them on there. How's that work? No, I'm missing. That one's good. How did these end up? Oh. There we go. All right, I need another one of these to go. Well, do I want... No. I want this here. I want that here. Ryan Smith exhorting speed as things are happening. Yeah. It's actually, it's not as... Oh, shoot. What did I just do before? Was it Alt? It's not as... It's pretty quick. I gotta say, it's pretty breezy. Certainly, if I knew what I was doing, this feels very Final Fantasy Tactics, which is not a bad thing in mind at all. All right, I got my palisade wall. I could use a gate. Where's the gate? Open the gate. I can, let's see, can I search for gate? Do we have a gate? We have this. How does this go? Doesn't say whether how it opens. Or if I zoom here, would it tell me? No. That didn't work. No, that didn't work either. Stop it. Ah! This is going to be my doom. Okay, I like the red for letting me know, yeah, you can't put that there, pal. Hold on a minute. No. No, oh, not you two. Move. There you go. I thought. Okay. I undid my mistake. I don't know. No. Okay. Oh, you're gonna do this to me now. No, don't put the road up there. No, don't put the road back there. Yes. I'm trying to get to the gates. I see it does this little hover. There we go. So we got some gates. I'm wondering if they're the right way. I don't know. I suppose I should zoom in. Let's take a look at our gates here. They're not really the gates I want. It's not really a double gate. Oh my gosh, no street. I do like the blur effect. Blur effect is cool. So we got this. We don't have a gate. Is there something else we could put in there? Oh, there, do that. Got the palisade. We do have a section on doors. What kind of doors have we got here? That looks like what I want. There we go. Can I rotate this? No, I didn't. There we go. The only thing with this is the gate looks exactly like the rest of the wall. Other than you have to look at the pattern to know that the rods are there. There's supposed to be a hinge. So for that reason, I don't like it. What else have we got? What other doors have we got? We got that. That's kind of nice. Can I move it? No, I didn't want that. Nope. No, I want it undo. There we go. Okay. What do we got here? So we got. Let's see what this looks like if we go to exploration mode. Or is this, how does exploration mode work? I guess it's the same. Okay, so I guess we're already in there. What's turn-based? What's cinema? Cutscene mode. Cutscene mode puts some black bars up there. All right, so I don't know. It doesn't give us any more controls, but we got some black bars. And I wonder, I might have put that on the wrong side. Well, let's spin around. Whoops. Can't close you. Which side's the front of this gate? I'm thinking it must be this, right? Maybe that's the back. I don't know. It is a little bit. I can't tell which way, and I'm wondering if there's some way to make it swing. Brian Smith says exploration mode lets players move around their little pawns around. Cutscene mode lets you pre-record setups so that you can have some goblins at the farm of the castle yell about hiding the MacGuffin and such. Okay, cool. Probably won't get to that. I'm guessing not. So what else can we add here to our little bits? So far I would say that this is cool. I mean, it looks pretty. I like the style. Probably you could I could see you doing this. I don't know what these things are. I could see you doing some things with this during a game, but it don't have to be real. Like I could see you putting just a flat plane, maybe running the road through it. Once you start getting into buildings and such, like these walls, these gates, and things like that, and trying to find it, I imagine you could take more time than you want to, which is not good or bad. It's just a matter of, okay, when do I want to engage this tool? Though you could do it as part of your, I can see the one thing is presuming that you're not like me and you're not kind of putzing around, futzing with this stuff too much. I could see where you could actually, your players could be watching you quickly draw this out. I mean, in the same way, if folks who may do this still or did this back in the day, at least when I used to play in the groups that we had battle maps, there was always this thing of, hey, combat starting. And so there was like a 5 or 6 couple of minutes where the GM was drawing out the battle map, and you got to watch, you got to see what features were going to come into play, all that. And this could have a similar vibe where it could really just be part of the whole thing. Assuming you don't take something you could put together not too long. And I don't know if there's a way to preset some pieces. Like I could see coming up with and saying, I don't know, and I don't know if this is reasonable because I don't know when the pawns get on here how big they are in terms of spacing. Whether are these supposed to be 10-foot? I would imagine maybe these are 10-foot squares or 5-foot squares. So in which case I'd need a lot more for my average battle map. But if I could have kind of my pre-made grid or pre-made sort of base, I could throw down there, and then you just kind of lay out, have some different things. I could make sections of wall, like something like that. That's just kind of prefab. Just this one thing as a piece and drop them in there, stuff like that. Brian Smith says it's all 5-foot squares. Okay. Let's see. Brian Smith says I think it's common to preset boards and swap them when needed. And okay, cool. And we'll check that out towards the end. We'll go look in the community. I can pull up my Steam thing. So let's see. What else have we got? So we've got our walls. Do we have towers or something? We didn't have anything in Palisade. That was all we had there. I mean, I suppose we could kind of make something, a tower. We don't have any ladders. Maybe it doesn't matter, but I always think, okay, we have these. We've got these, but they're all stone. We have these kind of palisade walls, but there's no way to get up them. I suppose, sure, you could just climb your way up. It's not that hard, but still. If I wanted to make a watchtower kind of thing, where would I do that? Would I just use, let's put a watchtower in the corner. So I'm going to swing this about. I'm going to take that. That. Can I do this? You gonna let me do this? Figuring out these interface things is probably the most. Got that. And then do the same thing with the corners. No, that didn't work. No. Get down, library. There we go. So I would like to put a ramp or something there, but we've got a tower. And then we'll put a little, oh, I don't know, what other stuff might there be? Cobblestones, dungeon, harbor. What's Morgoth? Is that just evil? Ooh, what's rural? Well, that's like a rural house. Oh, we got some ladders and steps though. Why didn't they give those to me before? It doesn't match color-wise. But might work in a pinch. Maybe. Spaced out menus. Okay. Let's do that. Shift. How did I go up? Move tile vertically. I'm pressing shift. Why aren't you letting me move vertically? Oh, that's control. All right, wood figures. Oops. Okay. That worked. I gotta get rid of you. Open you up. Let's go back to our palisade and put, oh, I don't have just plain. I don't just have plain grund. Oh, wait, yes, I do. This one. Alt. All right. I mean, it's not perfect. Ryan Smith says, wonder what those vertical icons are all the way to the left, bottom third of the screen are. Items and people. Oh, this one. Well, we can go there. Yeah, there's, oh, so we have items. And there's a whole thing called ladders. Oh, well, I've already got you. All right. Thanks, Brian Smith. Where were you 5 minutes ago? So now we got a real ladder. Does this go, kind of goes the way we want? Okay, there we go. I still needed to make that change, but that works. What I could also put some of those here. On there. All right. Look at that. We got some ladders. Wait, was my one ladder reach the ground? No. No. The one thing you got to be careful of is it seems like when you're moving something, you're actually doing two things. Is that reaching the ground? I can't see if that's coming to the ground or not. All right, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. Close enough. One thing, when you pick up something and move it accidentally, what you're doing is you're lifting it up and kind of, and then you're kind of destroying the one instance and then creating another one, moving it. So when you undo that, as I've noticed here, you have to undo twice. Once for doing the thing you didn't do, and the second one for undoing that delete that you didn't really do, but that the game kind of gives you. So we've got the palisade wall that's now climbable. Good. We've got a overlooking watchtower. I probably could have made that higher, but it's fine. We have a whole bunch of, so we're now into this. It doesn't give you a name on the hover, but it looks like it's what would be called stuff. We got some tree stumps. We got some shrubs. So let's just say these guys are smart. And they've cut down. That's too big a stump. Do we have smaller stumps? How big a stump is? No, it's this one. Those are all big. Nothing small. We got some dirt. Well, if we wanted some crystals, so like all kinds of interesting rocks, but not the rocks I want. How about just like a rock? Oh, whoa. Too big. I'm sure I could kind of plant it. I wonder if you can do one of those things that, let's see, if I alt this. No, what was it? It wasn't alt, it was control. There we go. Cool. So one trick I've seen people do in different things, if you're not aware of this, if you're not aware of this, and I'm not trying to say as some kind of expert, but I've done a little bit of fiddling around with some kind of 3D environment type things. And one of the tricks I've seen folks use is you have an object that's like one of these big stones, like I just did, and you don't either you're using a bunch of it, and like in this instance we have we got this white stone, we have which is the white and the gray one are the same. They're just different colors. We have this one. We have a couple like this. So what happens if you're trying to build a bunch of stones? What you can do, and I'm not sure you can do with these, but something I've seen that people do is they will essentially, you can do to make different heights, you can do that part. So you can sink it down into the terrain. So from the game perspective, there's still the plane, right, that the player's going to be on, which is this grass level. And then instead of just saying, oh my gosh, I don't want a huge stone so I can't use it, is you just sink it down so that it's below to the point that you want. Another thing you can do, like I'm going to do here a little bit, is you can turn them. So here I'm turning this at an angle. We'll see how that looks. And then I'm actually dropping it kind of on top of the other stone. So what I've done was I've taken, I'll just drop this down. So I've taken now two of the exact same stone, but I've layered them together to make a unique stone. So now you have, it's a little bit bigger, it's sunken down, and actually this is kind of cool because it gives you someone could hop up here, then hop up here. So now you've taken basically two copies of one piece of 3D terrain or element, and you've turned it into kind of a unique thing. And you could take it, you could take, another thing you could do is have, say, one big version, one small version, turn the version upside down, lock them together. I could take another one and turn it in another direction and fit it on the end. So you could take basically these simple, I'm going to use quotes and primitives because not true primitives, but sort of primitive building blocks, and then manipulate it. It works. You could stones and things that work because we're not really expecting anything. Like I couldn't do that with the palisades. You could do it to some degree. I could probably make higher palisade walls by taking two of these and stacking them so that one is kind of hides the top spikes. And you could potentially have issues with the geometry of bits sticking out where they're not supposed to. In terms of kind of a stone, it doesn't matter because it almost just adds to it. Just seems could be the product of any number of things. So I think your eye doesn't react to it and go, oh gosh, pieces of terrain are sticking out the wrong way. But obviously with something that has a structure that we're familiar with, like timbers lined up, if there's some weird little bit of spike sticking out in an odd way, then that would be kind of something you want to get rid of. I mean, even then you could probably do it in this case and just live with it because, we're not trying to build some kind of hyper realistic thing, but still. I'm looking at plants now. We're back at, no, that was, now we're into, are we into plants? Yes, now we're into plants. I don't want to get some cacti. No, thank you. What is animal? Oh, we got some bones and we get some ocean. All right, so that's that. Fences. What kind of fences do we have here? The old stone road. Meh. Camping. We got camping stuff. I wouldn't mind some more kind of like one thing I've noticed here, I don't see a way to make hills or ditches. I don't see anything where the terrain, that kind of base terrain seems all flat to me. Not sure why. Ooh, what's grim? Oh, okay, this is like your skeletons and chains, decor, chains, bones, torture, execution, sign. What are the signs? Oh, we get a gibbet. Can we hang the gibbet from one of these? Hold on, let's see. That one I'm liking the... Let's put this... Didn't seem high enough. Oh, you know what? Well, look at that. No, I want you. Yep. Now, can I get the gibbet to hang from there? Did that work? Not quite. All right, this might take some doing. Hold on. I want to do this. Can I get the map to show me the right? No. Well, I mean, I suppose that's not terrible. I kind of want at the very end. There we go. I think. Brian Smith says that's quite the decoration. Well, look, they don't want people to come. They don't. They didn't ask for you to come. They don't want you to. Oh no. See, no, no, wasn't right. All right. Can I do what was it? Vertically was control. Okay. Did I attach that? Do we switch around the angles? I think I got it now. There we go. I think that's. I don't know how to move this thing a little bit more. I feel like I want to pull it. My angle is constrained more than like, oh, maybe I'm because I'm in cinematic. What's this? Toggle grid, toggle build light. What's the build light? Huh, okay. Toggle that much. Paste slab. I don't. Okay. What's this? I don't know what that does. All right. I want to come down to a real street level point of view, and it doesn't seem to want to let me. What does this do? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh, what else can we add in here? And then we'll go into and do an interior. Can I drop a dude in to see the scale? Yeah, let's do that. Let's drop in somebody. What do we have here? Let's put some things up here. Aberrations, demonic, elf, giants, gnome. Let's get some orcs. Oh, this will be good. Is it not? I wonder why they're in. I don't know why they're in Italist. Like in this weird. All right, I'm gonna have to rotate you to see why are you. Okay. And then what's that? All right, put you. I do like that animation. The guy kind of swinging around as I'm whipping around the board. And then. Okay. So we got some guys in there. Maybe in build mode they're not. Yeah, I don't know. Toggle. Yep, I think you're right. So now we've got. Let's close that. We've got some orcs on the wall, orcs on the ground. Yeah, that ladder is definitely not right. There we go. Easily fixed. I did move it over though, didn't I? Here's my mania where I start to go, oh, I moved it over, better fix it. And then that's no. There we go. Okay. Build mode is off. There we go. So we've got a little bit of an orc stronghold camp. I've got some kind of, I don't know if that's a shaman or who that guy is. We can go, wee, wee. Oh, look at him. Ooh, he spins. He's over there. Oh, interesting. Kind of rotates as you're, that's kind of interesting. Can I use the same alt to force him? Ah, there we go. Bam. Reminds me of Hero Quest tinkering, Brian Smith. Yeah, yeah, it definitely has that vibe. It does definitely. I could definitely see it just as a use case of I just want to set up some cool stuff and take some, almost like a Hero Quest, Lego. I definitely can see that kind of Minecraft sort of aspect of, oh yeah, let's just build. We're just gonna build a scene and then do it because you basically have a really nice little 3D engine here with easy to place models. I think there's a nice actually aesthetic to having them kind of board gamey looking with the bases and everything. I think that's cool. I like how that ring's lit up though. I kind of want to get the ring off of them. Aha, I could do that. Am I supposed to if I come over here? Yep. Nice. Okay, it does give you some HP for the guy. Now what would be cool, well, let's see if this will work. No, not you. Not you, my man. Let's go back into build mode for a minute. Is it possible to put somebody in the gibbet? Who are you? Yeah, just a little commoner. Can you fit the commoner inside the gibbet? Control. Well, not. Oh, you fall through. Nope, didn't work. I didn't see how to get rid of the guy, though. Take him off the board. What does he do? Just fall down there. Does the gibbet have no... Maybe the gibbet has no bottom. No, it does. All right, it's purely decorative. Oh, yeah, you can drop dice. Oh, let's see. Let me get out of... No, let me get out of build mode. How do I get the dice if I don't want the rest of this stuff? There we go. Oh, well, how do I do it? Ugh. Oh, I missed. No. Damn it. I want to hit you. Oh, it can't hit. What did I get? 3 and an 8. Oh, that's cool. Hooah. Nice, nice. Hooah. Oh, I goofed. Kind of bowling for orcs. Aw. I did get a 13. It does anchor the pieces in place, Brian Smith, which would be good. All right, so what I'm going to do, see, I only got 15 minutes left. Boy, time. Oh, no, I got a little bit. No, I have about 15 minutes left. Let me... How can I... So I want to get out of here because I want to make something interior now. How do I go? That's not it. Unique creatures. Toggle help. Create a new board. Let's do something internally, shall we? Now that I know a little bit more about what I'm doing. I mean, just a little bit more. What does this do? Paste slab, Control Y. The Talespire clipboard is empty. Okay, let's go into dungeon. Let's just go into the dungeon. That's what we're here for. We got. I'll put the slab. I don't understand some of these. I don't understand what the different. I get there's a little bit different texture there, but it'd be nice to. This is where I'd like a little bit of a highlight to tell me what I'm doing. All right, we're gonna put. This will be like a. Oops, and I wanted to. No. Damn you. Well, I gotta get rid of you. Now I gotta get rid of you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I could just feel I could use a little bit more of a aid for, and there probably is for just getting around some of that. So I'm just gonna have a room here. Let's just do some of this. Oh, it's curved. I didn't notice the curve. Okay, that's cool. So we'll There we go. We'll add a little curve to this room. That's what I didn't notice was the curve. And then we'll add another little room here. And we'll add a little alcove there. We'll put some alcoves here and here. Actually, I'll go back to the curved. Put a little here. And all right, that should be good. Brian Smith asked, did I buy it or is it in testing? It is in early access. You can buy it. I think I mentioned at the start, but I was actually the folks were over at, I think it's Bright Cove, the developers, were kind enough to give me a key. I was polite and asked, hey, could I have a key so I could check this out? You know, because folks on my stream seem to dig it. And they were kind enough to send me one. So I was able to get a key. I'm not sure what early access the pricing is, but yeah, it's on Steam. Yeah. And this is, I got a bunch of lemon from my lemonade hibiscus tea mix. Yuck. Okay. We got some walls and such here. Let's plug some of these walls in. What does this wall look like? So we got the curved walls are going to be interesting. I think we can put this here. Maybe that's it. Did that work right? Was I supposed to? Oh, you know what? Maybe I did that wrong. Hold on a minute. I see now, or I might have been supposed to do like, no. Yeah, it's way further away. Like that? Is that how that's supposed to go? Or maybe that's how it's supposed to go? Maybe I didn't do that wrong. But let's get rid of you. Let's use you instead. Is that? That might be awkward. We'll have to see how we fix that. But for these other things, works pretty well. Bam. Yeah, that's really nice. Just in terms of being able to quickly get a bunch of, I gotta need some kind of corner. Maybe am I gonna need a corner? And then oh, that didn't do it. Oh, I'm sure there's some other, let's see. How do corners work? Do we do anything different with corners? I see there's some elements like that. We'll put in one of these. Put that in there. Why not? Is this slightly different? I don't know. Is that? No, that's definitely not what we want there. We got. Oh, the curves are going to be the challenge, I'm guessing. Brian Smith, you just be in here building their friends' houses in D&D. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I'm gonna run out of time before I'm able to wall this place up. Walls. All right, here's some corners. Let's at least get some corners going. Oh, that's interesting. Because it kind of wants to go like that. And not... Huh. Well, I could have it do that. That doesn't quite fit. Did I goof somewhere on what I should have been doing? Doesn't quite link up. We got a wall sconce. Sure, gotta have some of those. I guess maybe you don't need a corner, right? It's just, yeah, I guess it just goes like that. Just, we don't need any. I don't want it. I don't need it. All right, let's. No. And I need that same wall. No, goofed that one too. That doesn't look right. I guess I can do that. There we go. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it, but there is no supposed to. There just is. Yeah. For as a community effort, I'm just going to send me your home and I'll rebuild it. And yeah, I'll be interesting to see if sharing. I was thinking of when I first saw this, like, oh, it'll be cool. We take like a Dyson Logos map and do it in this. But then I thought, like, I don't have, like, one of his free maps he releases and do it. But it's like, man, I don't have that kind of time. Oh, that's too good to just throw out there. Oh, that actually didn't. That actually worked pretty well. But yeah, I could definitely see. I could definitely see all kinds of fun could be had. So I don't even know what that is. Like a little fountain. Yeah, I think the Brian Smith says a lot of people are recreating fifth edition maps and sharing. Yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of opportunity there. I mean, not to take food out of the fine folks at Wizards' mouths or anything, but not forget official maps, but just taking a lot of maps, building them out for the community. I'm not sure about these curves though. I see the curved walls, but how do I get curved? Or I see the curved floors, but how do I get the curved walls or walls around the curved floors? I don't know if I see. I get corners. Oh, they are curved corners. Okay. Now. Oh, I might have goofed though on by putting that wall there. I think I might have oopsied myself. That didn't work. Oh, I see now. Whoops. Oh, there's one that's got the curved. No, that's weird. Curves are a little bit strange the way they work. Because they kind of fit like you're on top of the things, but then when I need something beside the things, I feel like it doesn't work so well. And that, yeah, it wasn't quite. Oh, I need control. That works to a degree, but it's a little bit clunkier than I'd like. Brian Smith says, this being an independent tool with an active community is so much cooler than taking what WotC decides to feed us digital content wise. Yeah, I mean, look, I think people are, as long as it can stay true, it's always that gray area, right? Because you don't want people thieving, right? I'm not trying to say, hey, you shouldn't, people, a lot of people spend a lot of time working on this stuff, at the same time, yeah, I think it's neat. I totally agree that when you can get a community, you can come in and really, and that's where you get the kind of engagement from a WotC perspective, marketing, that you don't really find with other tools or just with the corporate stuff. Because the corporate stuff's liable to want to lock things down and all kinds of, like they tend to do in their thing. I'm just gonna quickly add some doors in here just because. Oh, there's a magic door. What other kind of dungeon? Let's just add some dungeon stuff in here real quick. The Grim. The Grim. Miscellaneous interior. What's in here? Some cushions. A spell book. Here we go. Can I put that on there? That work? All right. Spin, spin, salabim. Do not go through the curtains unless you dare. I still wish there was kind of a. Can I go out of build mode real quick? A way to really get in here and kind of first person shooter. I kind of feel I'm sure I'm missing something in terms of. Well, there's that. To kind of really get free in here and move things around. What happens if we go? Let's go out. Let's turn. I still feel like I can't quite get down where I want to. Oh, unfortunately, it doesn't go far enough across. Well, I could put a wall in there. Behold, the something of the something. All right, so we're getting, let's see, Brian Smith said, somebody made an overworld map, could do a hex map too, I suppose. Taryn said they would drive themselves crazy with a widget like this. Yeah, I think you could end up down rabbit holes that you may not necessarily want to go down. It's a really fascinating tool, and I haven't even really gotten into most of the gaming stuff, just in terms of building things. Seems like you could do a lot of neat stuff. My thing has been with all these tools, and this I don't think escapes that, and I don't know how you could. I know there's that other one on Steam that somebody sent me something about where that basically AI generated the stuff for you. That's kind of that next step. If you can get something, that one where you basically just kind of, let me drag. It seems like you just drag out a rectangle, and it just builds a rectangular room and puts all the stuff in it, which is kind of, I think, where I need it to be if I was even going to get close to using something like this. Not because this tool isn't excellent at what it does, it seems to be. And I like the fact that right now it's pretty much completely system agnostic. You're doing everything on the side. It's just doing the one thing, which is creating this space you can easily kind of hook people into for a virtual tabletop. But that, I could spend hours. Dungeon Alchemist, yes, Dungeon Alchemist is the other tool, which I'll try to. I don't know if I'll be able to get a key, but maybe I'll try to pick that one up myself. It's a little bit pricey, but we'll see what I can do. It's just that I will go down these rabbit holes and spend hours and hours and hours doing things that are essentially kind of throwaway locations. It's one thing if I'm doing, I don't know, the Temple of Elemental Evil, and I'm going to craft out the temple in this. So I know that when the party gets in here, they're going to be spending a lot of sessions in this place. But it's another if I'm going to spend hours, and not that I don't enjoy it, and it's fun, just like world building and all kinds of other stuff to do with gaming. It's fun in its own right, and I could spend a lot of time doing it, but it ends up putting in a lot of work. Now, you get rewarded for that work, I think, in terms of what you get. I really like it. Graphically, it seems to be running pretty darn well on my laptop, which is not especially powerful. It looks pretty. I like the styles. I'm sure that as it grows and continues to move through this open beta process, it'll gain more and more components. Maybe they'll open up some of the Steam workshop tools. Oh, and let's do this really quick before I head out. Yes, I want to quit. Oh, did I close Steam? No. I don't know what that is. Well, thank you there, Razor, for letting me know that happened. Let's see. What does this do? It's not going to reload. What's it doing? I might have told it to launch the app again, which I didn't want to. I want to go. Yeah, it did. All right. Community. Talespire. Yeah, sorry, Talespire. Didn't mean you. Oh no. Oh, spinning blue balls. Okay. Ryan Smith says, I hope they can keep it lean and mean instead of ending up adding so many bits it just becomes cumbersome and buggy. Yeah, you hope. You hope. We all hope. All right, let's see what some folks have done. What we'll be looking at there? Oh, most popular. Holy moly. Look at this bad boy. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I mean, it's awesome, but the work. The work. I guess you can't do like smooth hills. Maybe that's by design, and Scott. You just got to sort of stair step your landscapes, which again gives it that Final Fantasy Tactics feel, or I guess people would now say Minecraft, either one. Wow, that one's impressive. Let's see. Spinning. What is this one? Oh my gosh, how tall? I wonder, did they build those? That's like Moria right there, the mines of Moria, and they call it a mine. And here's just a couple more. I mean, it looks really cool. I mean, my fear for this person's free time is that each of those houses actually has interiors built. They're not just the outside shells, but that if you were to zoom in and pull the roofs off, you could see inside. I pray not. This person's sanity. I pray that they just did the outside walls. But why do I think that maybe they did something different? Brian Smith says the cool thing is that when they're shared, you can just copy these exact pieces and drop them in your board to build on them or chop them up. Absolutely. Yeah. I lost audio. I lost video. It is fitting that Windows, I'm running Talespire, and I don't know how intense it was. I did see I was getting some stuttering, so I turned off my video feed, but it was running. We were working it through. So I close it, and granted, I messed up and reopened it, and then had to close it again. But it's fitting that Windows doesn't crash during that graphical juggernaut of an application. It crashes as I'm looking at screenshots on Steam. Yes, that's where we are in 2022. All right, folks. Well, on that note, as my computer is stuttering along and I might be losing it again, losing my sanity for sure, I'm gonna peace out. If you give a thumbs up on your way out, that would be awesome. If you found yourself in here and you're not subscribed and you feel like subscribing, that would also be awesome. Yes, Terrence, it was Steam of all things is what crashed me out. It happens, but at least it happened at the end of the stream and not at the beginning. But and I was overtime anyway, so hey, I got an hour out of it. I can't really ask for more. Have a great day, night, whenever you end up watching or listening to this, everybody. Later, skaters. Bye.